Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So, yesterday, I played a voice note that was sent in to us by an NCB customer. I also made some comments and I was blaming NCB for what took place. Now, on this channel, we strive for truth. We were contacted by an IT expert. First, I'm going to be playing the voice note that was sent in to us by the NCB customer, and then I'm going to be playing the IT expert response. Now, remember, hit on the love button from now. Also, ensure that you share this video because sharing this video is going to help a lot of persons to save a whole heap of money. Listen to this.
Good morning, Popeye. Alright, I have a situation I want you to bring across the media for me, please. Alright, I'm a contractor. Did a project down in Hanover in August and finished the project and I was awaiting payment. Payment came when they called us and told us to check. So I have online banking, so I went and checked, and when I checked, I saw some unusual transaction taking place. So I was in Sev the day, so I quickly rushed to the NCB bank. When I went down there, they told me that the bank is closed. The security told me that the bank is closed, but I told him the situation. He still didn't let me in. He said he can lose his job, so he told me to go around by the front and use the phone. So when I went around there, I got straight to customer care and I explained the situation and they got on the matter quickly. However, they managed to freeze the account. The hackers were transferring the funds to. Alright, so they managed to freeze the account and fast forward. We got back some of the money that they said the persons transferred to. The overall funds was 2,371,000, and we got back 1,800,000 and somewhere up there, so 850. So the balance would be 500 and something. They are now NCB now is telling me that they are not responsible for the funds that didn't recover. They are telling me that they are not responsible for that. So I write to them already, so I'm awaiting their response. But I just wanted you to bring this out for me, please, so we can get a better clarification, because I don't understand how can you have your money and your money didn't withdraw by you, and you are telling me that you can't refund back the funds.
Howdy, PNL and crew. Big up yourself. Continue the great work. Um, I work in IT and cybersecurity, and I wanted to add some clarification in reference to a video that you posted regarding a young man who had an issue with NCB. He had his account hacked, and they were able to give him some of the money back, but told him they're not responsible for a specific amount. Um, he wanted to know why your money can get stolen from your bank account and there's, the bank don't give you back your money. Now, I'm going to add some clarification where that's concerned and explain, hopefully spread some awareness, right? Whoever he is, I hope he's able to get the rest of his money back. My prayers are with you, see? But I'm not hopeful. And I'm going to be realistic with you right now. In the US, you're not guaranteed to get any money back when your bank account is hacked. A credit card is operated differently because credit card come with 0% fraud liability, right? A bank account is a different story. Many people, including myself, have been hacked in the past before I enter cybersecurity world and never got my money back. Some people do if it's a small amount. The bank might write it off, but vast majority of the times, you do not get your money back, and I'll explain why. There's something, just like in the beginning of your video, you talk about personal responsibility. When you either get the jokes or whatever, there's something called personal security. And this is the reason why banks most of the time don't give you back him. At least NCB give him back a lot of the money. In some cases, he wouldn't get back anything. Why? Well, there's something most banks, I don't know about NCB, but most banks have what's called their website 128-bit or 256-bit encryption. What does that mean? In layman's terms, it means it's military grade encryption. It's almost impossible to hack. You understand? So the hackers them know this. So this is the reason why the hackers them they can't hack the bank. So they hack you, the user. How do they do this? Them send you a text message and say, yo, you need to log in your account within 24 hours and verify your information before your account can close. Click the link here. Or they might say, yo, your account about to close, click the link here. You click the link, it carry you to a website will look and act just like your bank website. Unfortunately, it is not your bank website. So when you put in a username and password, you just turn over your credentials to somebody. You just don't know that's what you do. You understand? So now, what happened now is the person can go in and add a PAE and start transfer funds. You understand? No, that has nothing to do with the bank. That's not their system that get hacked. They're not responsible, technically speaking. You are responsible. You got hacked, not the bank. And some people don't realize that that's the catch. And it's not that they are trying to catch you, they're trying to hold people accountable for being responsible for their own personal security. Now, person might say, yeah, man, I don't know no better. That's not the bank's fault that you don't know any better. No, I'm not saying that's what happened to this young man. I'm just trying to spread some awareness so people understand, say, it is very easy. Because how do you get hacked? How does a person get hacked? What are some ways? You can go on free, like a lot of people love use free Wi-Fi. People don't understand that free Wi-Fi is the most dangerous Wi-Fi. If you and I are on the same Wi-Fi network, we can both access the same information. This is the reason why you should not share your Wi-Fi password with people, right? Because if you and I are on the same network, you can literally look at everything you do on the web, on your bank website. Now, if you listen to him correctly or properly, he said that when he got paid, they called him and told him to check his account, and that's when he noticed there were some unscrupulous transactions. My question is, did he not notice those transactions before? If not, it could be that those transactions are associated with the person who deposited the funds. It's possible, because if you never noticed them before, then they weren't happening before. I would trace back to see how and when, how long ago those transactions start, and then try tracing activity. But it is not feasible to say it's NCB's fault at this point, or NCB is responsible. Yes, your bank account can say FDIC insured, like in the US, them say your bank account is FDIC or your money is FDIC insured. It is insured with the bank and the insurer, not with you. You not sign a contract with that. The bank have a contract where say insure them funds are for me, but that you don't have that agreement with the insurer directly. You understand? So the reality is we have to be more personally responsible for our own security. When you got the ATM, pay attention. When you get a link, you pay attention. You don't just click or anything, you know what I mean? You don't just go and just, you're there on your Wi-Fi or you're there on your bank website under anybody Wi-Fi. It just don't work that way. You need to be more careful. No, once again, I'm not saying that this young man, this is what happened. I'm not saying that NCB just never get hacked because I don't know what their encryption is, if it's the 128 or 256 or if it's a less encryption. But the reality is 9 times out of 10, it is very difficult to hack a bank. This is the reason why hackers hack people personally. You understand? So it's unfortunate, but people have to realize that you're responsible for your own personal security, Miji. You understand? You know, um, one of the things that you can do, one of the things that people do all the time, that I see people do when I investigate a lot of these matters too, is people when they're setting passwords, they set very simple passwords, and the recovery question is, what is your mother's maiden name? And then you have your mother, the person of the mother on Facebook as a friend, and the mother of our full maiden name and our married name there. That is giving somebody a recovery question, Maji. So even if a person don't know your password, they can what's called brute force into your account. Because what them can do is say, forgot password, and the bank will say, all right, answer them security questionnaire. And all we can do is pull up a Facebook profile, birth date. That easy, you have it on your Facebook profile. Even if you not have it, you don't have it on your profile displayed. We can go back on your profile for all of your posts and see when people tell you happy birthday. Boom, I find your birthday. That's easy. Then next question, your mother made name. I easy think that your mother is a friend on Facebook. You have it say your mother. Her name is, Martha Stewart Bramwell. Stewart would have been in maiden name. I easy thing that you figure out. People don't think about these things, and people don't think about how them give them personal information and how to set the personal information it's secure. There's so many variations as to how these people can get this youth account. So many variations that you really honestly cannot blame NCB. That's a fact. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality, right? Think about it. You own the bank. You are the owner. That is your business. That is your company. I have 20 customers but tell you say they miss $1 million, them account get hacked. You got just give it $20 million just so. You see me, I say, and hundreds of people get hacked all the time. So you'd have given hundreds of millions of dollars. You couldn't stay in business. So the reality is, it is not feasible for NCB to give back every single customer every bit of their money. It's just not feasible, right? We have to, the main goal is, my suggestion to this young man is, you need to go out and you need to track your activity, figure out where the hack come from, because it would be ridiculous for NCB give back some of your money. You don't even change your password, you don't change your username, you know change nothing, and you get hacked again because the information are the same. That would be stupid. You see me I say? So the reality is, you need to spend the time. It might take you a long time, but spend the time figuring out how you got hacked. That is the first course of business. You understand? Track your activity. You say the people them call you and tell you to check if you get paid, and that's when you notice the transaction. I don't know if it's exactly in that order, but that's when you notice the hack. You need to track your activity before that to see when was the last time you saw those transactions, or when did they start on the account. Then you can track your activity. Once you figure out where the hack come from, you're good. You can start recovery, whatever you have left. But right now, you say you get back some of the money, and we can almost bet, don't want to misjudge you, but we can almost bet that the youth up to this point never change a lot of personal information. He still have the same stuff in the account, which means he's still susceptible to being hacked. You understand? But just want to give this information because I'm in the field. I understand how these things work. I understand how people get hacked, especially when I'm on free Wi-Fi. People love free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi is dangerous Wi-Fi, folks. If you and I are on the same network, I can see what you're doing. I mean, even if you're in the same room with you, we can sit them outside in our car and connect to the network. You can be in a store and you connect to the store. A matter of fact, if you go in at the store and you use the Wi-Fi before, that means your phone, if Wi-Fi on, I got automatically connect to that. We can even use Bluetooth and hack somebody too, because some people have them Bluetooth always on. You see me I say? Me can pass by a car, right? And connect with the Bluetooth to the car remotely. It now might come up. You have some cars will automatically pair the device if they ask for pair and nobody now press nothing, and it will automatically pair. It's a brute force hack. It happened. Now we can connect to your car and we can listen to the conversations while going in the car if you're not up on the phone. These are some things that people don't spend the time understanding and learning. And unfortunately, we want to blame other people because we don't understand. Hopefully, this information can provide some recourse and give a better understanding and spread awareness as to how we can protect ourselves and prevent ourselves from being hacked. Because honestly, I can tell you 99% of the time, 99% of the time it's that high. It's us that's being hacked, not the bank. We feel like so because it happened in our account, a freedom system I get hacked. But we don't realize that we are give up the information for them coming our account and we get hacked, not the bank. Now, am I saying that this is what happened to this young man? No. But what I'm saying is we need to spend the time understanding this stuff. We want to Google everything else. We need to learn to Google personal security, not to protect yourself. Continue the good work, my boss. Big up.
Blessed love, everybody.